Hello everyone, Steve here. I decided to do a video where also possible shipping. Over the course of the 9 seasons of My Little Pony show, there has been a few confirmed shippings, but there also has been many shippings that hasn't been confirmed or just been, well, speculated. Some that has also has been shipped that were confirmed was with like Pinky with seed sandwich, Lyra with sweeter drops, and there might be another one, even though it might not have been confirmed by Hasbro. But this particular shippings is actually about Roseluck and Dr. Whooves. And you may ask, why is Dundee talking about them? We haven't much seen them as any romance between them. But in fact, they are 2 episodes where we're seeing Roseluck with Dr. Whooves. The first one is on the episode The Somerset Setback. Well, I mean, we know that at least from the Summer Sun Setback, where we can see Dr. Whooves is holding his hoof over Roseluck's shoulder. But you may say that not to indicate any much as any romance in that. Friends can also do that to sort of comfort. Yeah, and that's true. That's true. But there were another part of an episode where we can see them are seems to be more romance. And you may ask from which episode? Well, that was actually back in in the episode where Twilight were coronated to be the next ruler of Equestria. And you may ask, how do we know that is if they are actually confirmed? Well, in the last episode, The Last Prom, there is a scene where we can see both that Roseluck is holding her hoof on Dr. Whooves' hoof. So you may ask, how does that even remotely suppose as romantic gesture or move? Well, consider from that part, it might be some sort of romantic. I mean, how often do you see friends holding hands, for example? But in my beliefs, Dr. Whooves and Roseluck are dating. Even we haven't seen them too much together, except for one particular episode where we see that they're walking together in the episode Breeze the Sea when the breezes are appeared. They are walking through the forest went together, and that's it. But otherwise, we haven't seen much as an interaction between them. So could that mean they are in fact dating? Even there are many other stories with Dr. Whooves with Derpy. Even Derpy and Dr. Whooves did actually interact with each other in the only episode as we can see, Slice of Life. But otherwise, is Dr. Whooves dating Roseluck? I must have to say it is a big yes in that. But we actually don't know for sure since that hasn't even been confirmed by Hasbro. Even there are some considered parts of that might be just saying, even if they weren't together, there were still some signs in that Dr. Whooves is in fact dating Roseluck. Even Roseluck had a lot of speaking roles in the across the entire season, even only a few speaking lines. And even Dr. Whooves had his own in Slice of Life. But I had to admit, Dr. Whooves with Roseluck, with they as a couple, I had to admit they actually sound a perfect couple. Even there might be some fans out there who is preferring Dr. Whooves with Derby, and I respect people for their beliefs. I do. And in this case, I believe that Dr. Whooves should end up be with Roseluck because he has seen two moments where they have been in this. First, in the summer sun setback, when he's holding his herf over her shoulder, and in the second one where when Roseluck is holding his hoof on in the last problem episode. So it from those two particular episodes, is that some indication that might be some relationship between them, even they hasn't been revealed in the show itself, from either characters? I might say that it's a very strong hint in that. Even if we never probably would never get any as confirmation from Hasbro or any other sources. But if I had to say, Roseluck and Dr. Whooves are in fact officially dating, in my beliefs. Still though, even there might be some fans saying, no, Dr. Whooves should be with Derpy. There are many Derpy stories with Dr. Whooves, and they even had they had a one episode where they actually interacted with each other. So, in from that perspective, they might also be in dating, but if from my strongly beliefs though, Dr. Hoops is actually in fact dating Roseluck. Roseluck otherwise seems to be much in love with him. Even there might be any signs of saying that they aren't dating or are. But if I might say they are in fact dating. Even though that Dr. Hoops hasn't been seen much talking to other ponies in the series. Even Roseluck had a few speaking lines to other ponies, but not much is together. They've only been seen in two episodes where they seem to be showing some romance affection between each other. So, are they dating or not? In my beliefs, though, they are dating. But if you have your own opinions or at least your thoughts about this, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, this is Switch Down over and out.